in every man's life where man must. Actually, I got nothing for this one. Let's go to the intro. Hello, everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate Author. Welcome back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're doing with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, we're going with something a little bit more experimental, something a little fancy. We're taking a look at illusion monsters, Yu-Gi-Oh's latest monster category, without chimeras. Very specific. We're using the illusion monsters that have nothing to do with like Chimera fusion and all that nonsensical things. Basically, this is a deck that's about kind of trying to control the board to a degree. We steal our opponent's stuff and make use out of them. It's an interesting little gizmo, and it's got some interesting interactions with our opponent. So we got ourselves our deck here today, thanks to Mr. Levi's Stories, who wanted us to see what do illusions do when it has nothing to do with chimeras. So we got ourselves our deck. We're going to be showing it off with the wombos and the combos and the what do's and the what not do's. Have ourselves a good old time on edopro as we do. So if you want the whole deck list, it's at the end, of course. But for now, let's head on into the action. Show off what this deck can do. It's gonna be interesting. I have a good feeling about that. Alrighty, everybody, our first opponent. Another day, another card game, and we like to go first with this deck when we can. It's nice to be able to set up some things and then go for gold. Let's see our opening hand. It's okay. It's an okay opening hand. We're gonna activate the Millennium Maiden. We got a couple cards from the Exodia set that are illusions, and they do help us to a degree. We also have Moral Attack, which is good for some of our combos later, which I'll explain as we go. But for now, we're just going to set a whole bunch of cards and our turn and see where this goes. I have Mirage Force. My opponent attacks me. I can summon an illusion monster, bounce the monster back to the hand, non-targeted. Pretty nice. My opponent uses he activates anything. Let's see. Yeah, he activates any sort of effect. I can summon out the Millennium Moon Maiden. Really nice monster. It protects my high-level dudes. And, like I said, we'll see where this goes. Depends on what my opponent's up to. I mean, E-Telly could be a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and summon out the Moon Maiden. One thing I will notice about, like, these the illusion monsters, I mean, there are a whole new subset of cards. Pretty nice new subset of cards. If you notice, much like Mementos, Konami's just reusing old monsters for their new art. Like, Nightmare Magician, clearly based off Dark Magician, but also it's based off of, what's that one guy's name? Why does Jinzo have no artwork? Weird. Little weird. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Not perfect, but I'll make it work. So we're up against a Jinzo Black Garden. What the heck is this? What the heck going on here? I mean, it's more annoying than anything. Now I can't use my bloody trap card. But the thing is, my monsters can't be destroyed by battle. So it doesn't even matter if he does that. Doesn't really matter. I can't be beaten in battle. Your silly little combo will not work. Granted, Black Garden is still a bit of an issue, but we'll make do with that issue when it comes down to it. And of course I draw another trap. See, the trap would have been perfect. I could have summoned my boss really, really easy. And I should, while we wait for this, like, deadlock to end, I got here the Magician of Nightmares. Pretty cool dude. Same thing with other illusion monsters. He can't beat monsters in battle. He cannot be beaten in battle. But if he does battle, I can take control of an opponent's monster that he battles into, and then, you know, another monster attacks, I can destroy a card on the field. He's really just a really nice boss monster for this bunch. Okay. Junk Synchron. Okay. My token is bigger than you. How do you like them apples? What are you doing now? Silent Swordsman. When either player with a spell is activated, negate the... Is this just negating all my spell traps? Is that what this is? Because I had a bloody spell to stop this, but now I'm not allowed. Granted, my Nightmare Magician is bigger than you. Summon Silent... Oh, he's just going to summon Silent Swordsman from the deck. And then he gets to negate just everything I have. Gotcha. Alright, so it's one of those people. It's one of those you're not allowed to play sort of folk. Negate all spell effects on the board. Interesting. So fascinating, I have to say. Yeah, not exactly a good opponent. Well, it's an interesting back and forth if you think about it. I get monsters that can't be beaten in battle. Monsters are my main shtick in this deck. This guy is just about, like, negating spells and traps. Like, if I was playing a spell trap heavy deck, which I kind of am, but if I was playing a deck that relied on spell traps to win, this would be a problem. So it's good that it is not. Let me think about this. Let me think about that. So I could summon Baguska and then make double A, which is not my preferred way to win a card game, but it's better than what I currently have going for me. Oh, and you also your own field spell negates. So there you go. What's your attack? It's too high. Let's go. Baguska! What you're gonna have to do, man. See, why would you play Black Garden if your own strategy negates it? Are you just a foolish fool, or what? I don't understand. Maybe he just thought this duel was going to go a different way. Or maybe he thought that I was going to surrender the minute this happened. Personally, I don't believe in surrendering like that. Hell no. I see this as a challenge. As for what we're going to, like I said, it's going to be the double A Zeus thing. Not my preferred way of doing things, but when you have to, you have to. I mean, my opponent's just being like, oh, you're not allowed to play the archetype. So, that's what we're going to have to do. And honestly, I could just beat over Jinzo. That is an option. Let me think about this. If I just beat over Jinzo, I can use my traps again, and that'll take care of the Silent Swordsman. So let's at least attempt to destroy Jinzo. See where it goes from there. Get out of here. Alright, we got rid of Jinzo. That's good. We'll go ahead and make double A the Zeus. Which, again, I don't like to summon this dude, but he is here. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. What are you going to do? Because I assume this is not a trap. That would be weird. I assume this is like Book of Moon or something. And yeah, I'm just going to end my turn. You know what? Screw it. I don't need to do anything else. I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, I've got double A Zeus. I'm pretty set in that regard. Because now he can't even play his own spells. And my monster's bigger than his. So unless this dude's packing honest, I think we're okay. Like, oh man, I just want to... Actually, I really hope he does attack me and he's got, like, I don't know, honest in his hand. But he don't. Unfortunate indeed. Unfortunate. Alright, let's normal summon our Melodious Maiden. Because again, we can summon all the monsters we want right now. You know, his spells don't do anything. That's the neat thing. His spells do a heckin' lot of nothing. So let's just attack and see where this goes. I don't need to... I'm not going to just wipe the board. I have too many cards. I want to use my cards. Alright, so we'll beat over the Silent Swordsman. Get out of here. We'll attack with the Moon Maiden. And we'll be good. You know? Sometimes you got to go back to plan B. But honestly, now that we've gotten rid of all these floodgates, I should be able to show off the proper illusion play. You know, I got my Mirage Force. I can summon out my Nightmare Magician. I can start screwing my opponent over. Okay, so there's that. We knew that was going to happen. Well, this is fine. Actually, if he summons 4 tokens, don't I get 3 tokens? Or is it that he only gives me 1 token? Actually, I don't know how that works. I get no tokens. Let's see. Oh, because it didn't get halved, I don't get a token. Okay. Let's see. Games throw a monster with the same type or attribute as this card. Declare a type and attribute. This is a tuner. That's cool. Okay. You have a tuner. Okay, that's an interesting little thing there. So if he has a monster with 0 attack, I just don't get a token. Not that I needed a token or anything. I'm just saying I would have liked a token. Token would have been cool. A token would have been really cool. What are you making? 5-headed nipple dragon, you say? Okay, so must be link summoned. You destroy all cards. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Unaffected by other cards' effects. Okay, that's fine. I've seen way better Link 5 dragons. Just gonna put it out. I'm gonna just point that out. Let's see. Illusion spellcasters. You're not a spellcaster, are you, Zeus? No, sadly not. But I still have enough life points to survive, so I'm not like in a problem situation. You know? I mean, I'll take a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. Let's see. No. Let's see, I could summon out a monster, though, so that's... You know what? I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play my Mirage Force. I'm gonna summon out my Magician just because I can. It won't do nothing, and he's just gonna give himself a token, but I don't care. Here you go. Have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun. So yeah, I'll take a lot of damage off of this, but I'm still okay. Because in order to affect this thing, he does need to banish a whole heckin' lot of card. And because of Zeus's effect, I can equip card to myself as a material. Deck thinning, as they say. So let's go ahead, put another material on Zeus. That'll work. Let's see. Yeah, he needs to have 5 cards in the grave to keep this thing going. You're gonna crash the token, you say? Okay. Well, another monster battled, so I'm just gonna pop your field spell. Yeah, you can't destroy your own monster anyway. I think he wanted to destroy his own monster, so that's even better. Alright, we're pretty set. I mean, he's got 9 cards in the grave. He's going to be able to keep this around for 1 turn, but that's about it. So I think the best method right now is to just kind of turtle up. I don't really need to do anything else. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't have enough monsters to do everything, so I'm just going to turtle up on my turn. I'm good. I'm good in the hood. Link 5, he has to banish 5 of his cards. He has to do it. He does not have the option to not do it, so he just has to banish 5 of his cards. So an interesting, okay, we're going at it. Like I said, I've got my defenses set up pretty nicely. This 5-headed dragon, normally a really nasty monster, but it doesn't really hurt us that much. Not especially. I guess he did want to get rid of this token. I'm just curious as to why. I'm sure there's a good reason he wanted to get rid of that, but ain't gonna happen now. Ain't gonna happen now. So now what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? You only got 1 more turn with this thing. Better make good use out of it. You know, listen, I think it was Memphis who did this like this was a while back. Good old Dragon Maids made 5-headed Link Dragon with 5 different materials. That's when this card's cool. When you actually summon it with 5 different materials. But when you don't, it's literally just a beat stick. That's all it is. Just becomes... Declare a monster type and an attribute. It becomes that type and attribute. Cool, I guess. That's cool. Yep, this'll work. Here is the plan, because I don't know. I don't think that'll get negated. I could be mistaken, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh no, but he has a spell stopper again. Ugh. Ugh. Is that all you do is summon this thing over and over again? I mean, I can live with that, but still, it's annoying. Stop it. Alright, so Silent Swordsman's back on the board. Big deal. Don't really care. I can stop that whenever I like. The problem is that, yeah, spell is negated. Yeah, you can just negate spells. I would like him to stop doing that. But I can't just keep popping his stuff. So, let's pop this. I have an idea. We'll pop the Silent Swordsman. He'll summon the bigger Silent Swordsman. And then he's going to attack with the darn thing, not understanding what my stuff does. This is part of the plan. Part of the plan, man. Part of the plan, man. Although now he has more cards in the graveyard. Gosh, am I going to have to just deal with this thing all day? I don't want to just turtle up all day. That's not what this deck's about. It's about, summoning my monsters and battling and steal their stuff and use it to make links and things and then use the links to destroy stuff. That's what I want to do, but my opponent won't let me. 5-headed Link Dragon. Linky Stinky. Linky Stinky. That's what he's called. Alright, so the Rose Dragon's in defense mode. That's fine. Into the main phase. Yeah, we're good. I think we're fine right there. Like I said, we're turtling up at the moment, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and set our sinful spoils. And And that'll do it. Because now he has to banish 5 more cards. And I don't see him getting another 4 cards in the graveyard this turn. He'd have to get rid of everything he has to do that. Alright. Alright. Illusions, they're a tricky bunch. You know, they don't really have like a unifying idea. I mean, Nightmare Magician gives you some idea of what they're supposed to do. You know, battling, stealing stuff, popping stuff. You know, we got the Mirage Force, bouncing stuff, summoning out more monsters, you know? It's an experimental bunch of monsters, really it is. Chimera has their whole thing, which is cool. Now, I really wish Konami would have focused more on like the other illusions to some degree. Because the other ones just feel like support for various, like, whatevers. So, at the moment, we're fine. Like I said, this guy is the only thing that's keeping this dude alive. Otherwise, this game would be over by now. End of the main phase. I could bounce monster, but I don't need to. Alright, let's continue. Oh, hey, Millennium Refiend. Let's... Oh, wait, that activates as a spell, doesn't it? As a continuous spell. I don't know. No, wait, that'll still work. I can put it as a spell, but it'll be negated for now. Okay, that works. Let's go ahead. I could just... Oh, wait, I could flip this face down. Not yet. I'm good. I'm good. I just want to get rid of this thing. I'm going to get rid of that dude. And now we'll be good. So now my opponent... This is a long-ass first duel. I hope the other duels aren't as long as this. But really, we're at least getting to show off like all the stuff this duel... this deck is supposed to do, you know? Sometimes you have to be defensive about it, you know? It's not my fault my opponent's playing anti-spell plus anti-trap plus anti-everything in his deck, although I much prefer the Link 5 Dragon to other annoying things my opponent could do. See, he's scared of this. He's terrified. Alright, let me think about this. Let me think about that. Let's activate Sinful Spoils of Dozing. Flip this face down. That's flip face down. I still can't destroy the darn thing, but what I can do, put my monsters into offensive mode. Because I'm not scared of nothing at this point. So, let me double check. Monster attacks. I can steal this. These are both level 7s. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to attack into the face-down monster. And we're going to activate the effect of our Nightmare Magician. We're going to pop whatever that is, because I don't trust it. Triceratops Fortress. What the hell does this do? It's a 2800 defense wall. Okay, that makes sense that he would set that. But we're going to attack into the Nightmare Swordsman, and that's fine by me. Because now the Nightmare Magician is going to allow me to steal this. And I think that's forever. Yeah, that's forever. Your silent wizard is mine now, baby. That's right. I stole your stuff. Hope you don't mind it. Hope you don't mind having no spell cards. See, that's the ultimate idea of this. This is why the Nightmare Magician's our boss monster. You know, my opponent has nice big monsters. I can just steal the darn things. And if you're wondering, no, I couldn't have stolen the 5-headed guy. He has to be, he's not affected by stuff. That's why that. So, yeah, I didn't even remember this thing being a thing. 2800 defense on a 6-star monster. That's pretty big. I mean, I have a big defensive guy, too. But he's not that big. Let me double check. What am I doing here? If we control a 5 or higher illusion monster, yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to set my trap back in. Because I have a high-level illusion, I can just set this thing as often as I like. It's pretty neat. Kind of makes me wish, like, Diablo Star was an illusion monster, but sadly it is not. Sadly, 'tis not the case. And unfortunately for my opponent, he went ahead and attacked me again. So now I'm just going to bounce his monster again. And I'm going to summon another big wizard. And that ought to be game, I would imagine, at this point. My opponent put up a good fight, but no more spells of his. He can't use any spells. And I'm just goated. So there you go, everybody. Duel number 1 took an eternity, but we were able to out everything. Like I said, illusions are a weird bunch, but they can do some surprisingly nasty things. And the fact that they can't be destroyed in battle is actually fairly relevant against things like that guy who's just like, immune to everything. You know, when monster effects don't work, just say no. That's what we do. So, good for duel number 1. Let's go ahead for duel number 2, hopefully a little bit faster the second duel, and show off a little bit more, because there's a little bit more this deck can do, just a little bit more. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And once again, I'd like to go first. Thank you very much. And what do we have for an opening hand? Well, we've got all the Diablo stars, so it's something. Let's go ahead and ditch our normie monster. Cool normie monster. He's a 2K beatstick, and he's one of our main, like, things that can destroy things. But for now, we're going to go for our Nightmare Apprentice, main Search-a-Muffin. And she's going to search me out any illusion monster I wish. Normally, I would probably go for... who do I want to go for? I have many options here. I kind of want to go for Diabels, actually. Why not? You know, I can special summon this from my hand if I have a Sinful Spoil in the grave, and Lordy Almighty, I got some Sinful Spoils up in here, if you know what I mean. But yes, we're going to go ahead and set a couple of our cards. I don't even care if Mech Knights are involved, and we'll end our turn. So we got a nice little setup. We have our Sinful Spoils that summons a monster from the deck. We could summon another Diabels if we needed to. Okay. It's going to be one of those people. Okay, well, this is going to be a quick duel, I'll tell you that much. I don't like that it's going to be a quickie, but there you go. Let's see here. I guess I'll summon out Nightmare Magician. Oh, wait, it doesn't even matter. I can't use his effects this turn. That's the one bad thing about Sinful Spoil Cycle. This is something you play in your end phase, or, you know, if you need an emergency wall. We do have a nice 3,200-point wall in our deck. But against that, this is not good. And also, my opponent apparently knows how his own cards work. Let's see. Yeah. Did he send 2 normies? He did. Okay. Well, talk about a quick second duel. It's not quite game, though. Unless I made it game, which I don't really need to do. But 'tis what 'tis, I guess. I hate this guy so much. He has nothing to do with nothing, I tell you. Alright, well, unfortunately, our deck has some nice cards, and we can out some nasty things. This is not something we can really out too well. I wish I could. But we cannot. So I'm just gonna... I don't know, I'm gonna do something. It doesn't really matter what I do, because he can just do whatever he wants. You know what? I go out on my own terms. Boko Moko! Bring us glory, my Moke! I'm not sure who this one's based on. I thought this was like Karibo, but he looks more like a... What do you call it? He looks like one of those Pureleys. But yeah, we take a loss on that second duel. Completely understandable, because Dragoon is just toxic garbage. You think the meta's garbage? This thing makes newbies think that they're good. That's how that goes. So, we take a loss in the second duel. That's fine. We really couldn't have done anything against this guy, unless I got, like, giant board set up somehow. So, let's go ahead for the third duel. Alrighty, everybody, it's time for the third and final opponent. Last chance at romance. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Okay. The Rock, you failed me. But I get to go first anyway, so thank you. Thank you very much. Opening hands, okay. It's not perfect, but, you know, next turn ought to be good. We are going to do the most boss move in Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to, that's right, folks. T-set, pass. Assert the windows in the way, but the taste, I'm not going to do that. It's cringy as hell. I'm getting a little too excited. It's a cool deck. They say it gets cooler. And, you know, we've been able to do a lot of the things we'd like to do. I mean, our Nightmare Magician has done its thing. Graydle Eagle, that's like the worst one to do with these. You know, you want to use the Gator with this thing. But regardless, Mokomoko, he's basically Skellingle, but like a million times better. Because if he gets flipped, you can draw a card, he can't be destroyed by battle, and you can flip him face down. He's like Skellingle meets Ghost Tricks, essentially, is what this guy is. So, yeah, I got Moko. And he likes them thick and he likes them plumpy, I'll tell you what. And, yeah, Graydles are a cool bunch. They are very similar to what we're actually doing. My opponent's turn, right? So what I can do here is activate the Eye of Illusion. And I'm going to steal your monster before you can steal my monster. Ha 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 ha! He'll get this back, though, but, you know, until the end phase, his Graydle Eagle is my Graydle Eagle. Alright, so he'll get back his Graydle Eagle. That's fine and dandy. I'm going to steal it back anyway. And I imagine he's going to get the... No, he's going to get Parasite. What does this do? I don't even remember what this card does. Let's see. Graydle, Parasite. Direct attack. Summon a Graydle from the deck in attack mode. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's activate Change It Hot. Give me this. You don't need it. I need it. I need it way more. Let's see. I would really like to do certain things, but I can't do those certain things at the moment. So what we're going to do is just go for Ye Olden battle damage. And I know what you're thinking. Memphis, he's got that trap card you just saw. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just going to attack him with his own Graydle Eagle. Go ahead. I mean, if he searched that trap, he doesn't have one already. Why would he search something he already had? See, he's got Crackdown. That's what he has. So he's going to steal my Illusionist. Let me think. No. Main phase 2. Let me think. If I flip this face down... Do I then get to flip it face up? I think I do. Let me just do this. I don't remember how this ruling goes, but I'm going to flip this. Aha! I get an extra draw, baby! What I'm thinking here... What does this do again? Here's the plan. Make Nightmarish Phoenix. And then go into his effect. Go ahead and ditch a card I'm not going to need. Pop the Manhunt. Get my step back. My monster. Get your own monster. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's end our turn. We should be okay for now. We'll be okay for the moment. Now, things will get tricky here. Because while I do have my Morgan, he also has Graydle Gator. So he's just going to pop that and then do that. So, yeah, he's going to clear my board like a mother trucker. As I kind of expected him to do. Because Graydles have a lot more stealing power than I do. I got some stealing power. This guy has more stealing power, so I really need my trap right here. I really could use my Mirror Force right now. That would be really good. Although, yeah, that's the Parasite, so that lets him summon ever more monsters. Okay. Morgan. I'm really just... I'm kind of banking right now my opponent's special summoning more. My opponent's deck is so simplistic that I don't have an out to the darn thing at the moment. Oh, and then there's the one with the traps. Okay. Alright, I'll take some damage. The game's not over by a long shot, brother. See, the big issue is I got triple tactical talents, which is normally something that's really effective. But the Graydles, for the most part, use their effects in, you know, the battle phase. Or my opponent's main phase. So this card doesn't do anything good for me. Not at the moment. So, what are you going to do? Search another Graydle? Okay. Okay, I mean, I got searchers too. I got Illusion Girl. She searches me stuff. Let's see. Emissary from the House of Wax. Okay, that keeps me alive for another turn, so I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it and bake it and shake it. That's what I do. Hey, boo-boo. Graydle Alligator. Picnic baskets. Alright, so he's going to attack me with everything, but that's just what we're going to have to deal with. So let's go ahead and use the Emissary of the House of Wax. Like a grown-up, one of that Pokemon. What are they called again? Litwick? Yeah, it's like a Litwick, but like dapper as hell. But, you know, he can't be beaten in battle, so we're good. Let's see, I can change my monster face down. Don't really need to do that. This does, let's see. Yeah, that wouldn't do me any good anyway. That wouldn't do me too much good anyway. So we're going to just, you know, well, monster can't be destroyed by battle. None of them can. I can't destroy him. He can't destroy me. But what I am going to go ahead and show off is the other effect of this dude. So now that he's battled, none of these can be used as like extra deck material. Their effects get negated. It won't negate Graydle Impact, but, you know, it's what it is. Actually, I have an idea. Let's flip down our Emissary, because you can't equip onto a face-down monster now, can you? No, you can't. Ha 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 ha. What do you think of them apples? Okay, you think that about my apples. But I'm still face down, so unless you can flip that face up, and then link it off, I don't see that being a problem. Nope, I don't see this being an issue at all. In fact, I see that as a monumental triumph. Ah, no puedo flipendo. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this guy's from Argentina, I guess. Yeah, you can't flip me. I got flipped by a card effect. Good effort, brother. Good effort, but not quite enough. Oh, Diablo Star. Okay, that could be helpful. So this is this is flip face. What do you call it? Thinking. Let's special summon our girl, Diablos of the Original Sin. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set a card. I'm not going to use her effect just yet. I'm going to activate the effect of my dozing. And I can set it again, because this is an illusion monster. So I'm going to set this. And because the card got set, I can use my Diablo Stars effect. This has to be destroyed by a trap, so I can destroy that. So what we're going to do is destroy our triple tactics, because we don't need it. And we're going to destroy Graydle Cobra. See where this goes. Alrighty. Very good. Let's go attack. Because again, I cannot destroy this in battle. I can't destroy it in battle, but I can sure as hell do damage to it. Alright. And another thing to note about the Diablo Star. Oh. I guess okay, she can destroy stuff. She's the one that can actually beat bees. She can beat over stuff. Everybody else can't. But we have ourselves a nice setup here. I mean, granted, he has that trap I need to worry about. But I have ways to get around the trap, I feel. I'm pretty sure I got some ways to get around that trap. I think I can do just fine here. But yeah, that's the idea with the Diablos and like the artifacts, you know? You set an artifact trap, or your opponent, more importantly, your opponent sets a card in their turn, and then you can just like screw your opponent over. So what's he gonna do? Graydle Alligator. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set a card. I'm going to go ahead and pop. Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I want to keep one trap on the board, though. So I was going to pop the Graydle Alligator. Now if I can just get one more card to set, I can pop his back row, and I'll be golden. Yep. I had to set spell trap specific. I can't set monsters. I wish I could set a monster and do this. But I can't. Regrettably. Graydle Slime Jr.? Is that a baby you're sending after me, or what? Okay, let's see about this. I do have Moko, so I think I'll go for Moko. But again, if I... Wait, hold on a second. I don't have enough stuff on the board. I think I'm just going to have to set. And I would love to attack. But the problem is, if I attack him, he's going to play that trap of his, and then he's going to summon out another Graydle, and if I beat over it, obviously, he's going to steal my stuff, and I don't have stuff to reclaim my stolen stuff. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is wait for him to summon out that Graydle Alligator, and then we're going to flip that face down. That's the plan, anyway. Graydle Slime Jr. Penguin Torpedo. What does this do? Alright, level 6 or lower monster ball controls take control to the end phase. Well, I don't have one of those. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip you face down. I guess you can still use Graydle Impact, though, but that's just, you know, it's what we have to do at this point. We're just gonna flip up the gate. We're just gonna flip down the gator. We don't want him to just pop back, because then he just pops my stuff and he gets to steal my stuff. At this point, he just has to pop off his own Slime Jr. Not ideal for us, but it's what we have to do. Alright, so now what are you gonna do? Attack me with a torpedo? Is that the best you can offer me, boy? Penguin Torpedo? I do like Penguin Torpedo, though. He's kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Let's see. If I had a monster, that would work, but this does destroy itself, so that's good. Das gut. Now what I really need to do is just get another monster on the board. But I need my opponent to do stuff is the problem, because then I can use my Millennium Fiend Reflection. Alright. Not ideal, but maybe. Maybe, baby. Here's what we're gonna do. These duels are gonna be long as hell, but at least the second duel is like short as balls. Okay, it's all good. We're gonna activate our Millennium Fiend Reflection. I could flip up my Emissary. I don't see a reason why I should, though. Because then bad things would happen. So we'll set summon limit. Try to bait him into destroying it. Better than nothing. Really, I just need to get more monsters on the board. That's another thing illusions don't do too well, is swarming. Like, we have the trap, and we have the stuff that can allow us to swarm. What are you popping? They didn't even tell me. I'm just going to activate this just in case. Just in case. Okay, yeah, he is popping my spell trap. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use our Millennium's Fiend Reflection. Bring that out and gain some more life points. And gain half the attack of my own reflection. I'll take it. Alright. So the question now is... I don't know, does he have any other monsters he can summon? Would it even matter at this point? Really, the only big issue is I gotta get rid of that set card, because that trap will screw me over. Triple Tactical Talents, not bad, not bad, not bad. I can deal with that. Let's go Moko Moko. Go Moko Moko. Do a thing. Ooh, Nightmare Apprentice. Let me think. I can normal summon that, or I could do other things. I think an Avermaxing would really screw this dude over. Not gonna lie. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and discard Triple Tactical Talents, because we're never gonna use the darn thing. Go for Nightmare's Apprentice, and search us another illusion monster. And in this case, who do we want to search out? I don't have another Diablo Star of the Grave, do I? No, I don't. Sadly, no. So I have to go for somebody else. Let's see here. I kind of want another Moko Moko. Just so I can keep drawing stuff. So I'm gonna go for Moko Moko. I'm gonna go for Moko Moko. That's what I want to summon. So let's flip up our Emissary of the House of Wax. And we should be good to just summon out giant dude onto giant board. Alrighty. And let's see, I gotta make these two. Umakachu. And normally I'd also like to go for like Unchained Abomination or something, but Avermax can't be targeted by stuff, meaning my opponent can never steal my stuff. So in that regard, we're pretty set. And in terms of setting, let's just set Moko Moko. And we'll attack our opponent directly. So, yeah, I think the Art of Turtling has once again helped us out, because he'll go for Parasite. Because of course he's going to. The only thing I need to worry about at this point is where the bloody hell his kaijus are at. He probably has a kaiju in his hand this whole time, but yeah, no. Can't really worry about that right now. Even if he kaijus me, you know, Avermax can just spin it back into the deck. That's just what he does. So, yeah, we'll beat over this Graydle Eagle. He can't do nothing with the darn thing. And we'll see where it goes. Let's start Moko Moko going. A few more turns from now, we can get Nightmare Magician on the board, start popping these back rows. No! Moko Moko! He was my friend! You turned him against me! How dare you? Okay, so he's got my Moko Moko. Creature Swap! No! He stole my good shit! Dang it, I forgot this doesn't target! Alright, I still can't be beaten in battle though, so I'm not dead yet. But that sucks balls. I don't think I can get over my own Avermax. I mean, if I tribute summon this, I can get it back, but that's what I have to do to get it back. Oh, balls, man, balls. How many Graydle Gators do you have left? I don't think it even matters. You can just pop any Graydle he wants. That's a... Damn it. Damn it, I think that's game on me, man. That sucks. Shoot dang. Shoot dang and bother, man. He stole my bloody Avermax. How was I supposed to know? How was I to know that he had creature swap still? That was like the first spell he used to try and steal my stuff, and I forgot all about it. Oh, gosh dang it. I mean, I got to respect the old school tech of stealing stuff. Honestly, for true, I was considering this card in the deck before, but I took it out because I didn't think it would be effective. Oh! Okay, you're gonna pop Moko. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. Actually, my trap would help me out here too if I can get my mirror force. Then I could just, bounce Avermax, which not ideal, but I'll take it over death. I'll take it over death. That's what I'll do. My House of Wax boy is gonna save me though. You know, he can attack with his Avermax all day and night. But I can just be like, House of Wax. Let's see. I could just negate Avermax forever, but in the interest of potentially getting him back, I'd rather not. I'd rather not if I can help it. So yeah. This is an interesting little thing. The first duel up against the guy who's unaffected by everything. This third duel, the second duel up against Dragoon. Third duel, we're up against the guy that I made who's indestructible. But he's not unkillable, is he? No, Avermax has outs. And this dude's almost out of kaijus. Or not out of kaijus, he's almost out of Graydles. Yes, that'll work. I think so. We're gonna set our sinful spoil cycle. We'll get ourselves another monster on the board. This is not a problem. That'll give me life points. Alright, Emissary is on the board. Unfortunate. Gosh dang it, man, would you just finish real? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Actually, let's wait until the battle phase. Just in case. Okay. I didn't want him to just randomly have, like, something else. So we're going to summon another monster, blah, 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 blah. I can't use its effects, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to get, my... Oh, wait, this is the one that can be beaten in battle. Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong one! Okay, this is... Okay, that's my fault. That's on me. I should have gone for somebody else. I should have gone for literally anybody but her. Gosh dang it, this duel's too long. My brain is turning to mud. Alright, but it's okay. I get 1,000 life points every turn. I just need a monster that I can summon, or I get my trap. Either trap. What the hell is this? Inflicts damage to your opponents. Your opponent draws till they have 7 cards. Why the hell do you play this? Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, I think I might just lose from that little... That little brain fart might have cost me more than I'd like to admit. Alright, what do we got? Okay, no, this game is not over yet. I refuse defeat. I refuse defeat, sir. You're gonna have to take my life from me. From my cold, dead hands. Let's see, I can just bounce my trap. That's really just there in case I get, like, Mystic Space Typhoon or something. Graydles Slime. Graydles Slime will bring back a monster. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure I'm dead, but we'll see. I mean, he's gonna make the Graydle Dragon. That's cool and all. Because that'll allow him to pop my back row, but that is part of the plan. Sinful Spoil Cycle number 2. And this time we're going to summon the right monster that can't be destroyed by battle. But I know the Illusion Magician cannot be destroyed by battle, so I'm just going to pick her. Go, apprentice! Defend your master! Come on, baby. These duels are long and hard. That's how I like them. Alright, Graydle Impact. Oh, damn it! That's going to be game. Alright, well, that sucks. Well, it was a good game. It was a nice back and forth, and damn it, if I hadn't made that one misplay, I don't think it would have mattered too much, but where the hell are my trap holes? Where are my mirror forces? I don't know. But we'll just do it at GG, because he honestly deserves it, so let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, everybody, so Pure Illusion. Sadly, only got the one win, but, you know, we got to show off a lot of what this deck is trying to do. You know, we're just trying to get our monsters on the board. We keep them from being destroyed. We got, like, battle traps. We got things that bounce things back to the hand. You know, we can steal our opponent's stuff and make their overpowered stuff our stuff. And you know, barring things that can't be targeted like freaking Red Eyes Dragoon, this deck can give our opponent quite the headache. We're not prepared for, like, I'm sad that we weren't prepared for creature swap, but that's just on me. Honestly, I can already think of things that probably could have played in this deck otherwise. But it's a nice little combination. I do hope that Konami continues to expand on the non-Chimera illusion monsters, because those are cool. Those are cool, indeed. And I would like to see more of that. So, yeah, no. I would like to see Konami continue to expand on non-archetypal things that can still work effectively as a deck. So if you did enjoy this deck, smack the like button. Consider subscribing, because we're still hoping to hit 800. We lost one the other day. We have to get them back, boys. We got to get them back. So thanks for watching. Whammon Week starts this week. I still don't know who's in charge of the darn thing, because Memphis would not tell me. And so, you know, if you want to see decks based on women, you know, that's what it's going to be about. So thanks for watching. Real quick, here's the deck list, and then we'll say adieu. So for the main deck today, we have 3 copies of the Ghoul Illusionist, which is just a normal beat stick monster. We have 2 copies of our Nightmare Magician for stealing stuff and popping stuff. 2 Diabels of the original Sin for interrupting our opponent's back row heavy things. We have 2 copies of the Talents of Shurlane as a hand trap that can, you know, save our monsters from being destroyed and can, you know, pop stuff for my opponents as well. 3 copies of the Nightmare Apprentice as our Searcher. 2 Moral Tack, because that combos really well with Diabels. You have this on the board, you set this, your opponent goes, they set a card in the spell trap zone, you can pop Moral Tack, pop their card, and then, you know, summon Moral Tack during their turn, pop another card. That's how that works. 2 copies of Millennium Moon Maiden as a monster that you can special summon when your opponent does stuff, and protect your high-level illusions from card effects for a turn. The Fiend Reflection just lets you gain life points, but it's another level 4 in the deck. We have 2 copies of the Emissary from the House of Wax, which is mass permanent monster effect negation, as well as preventing the opponent from using any monsters they currently control as material for extra deck stuff. So pretty nice there, And then 3 Mocha Moco as our draw engine. We have Change of Heart, 2 triple tactical talents, 3 Eye of Illusion, which certainly we didn't get to really do anything with today, but it's a nice card because it can protect our monsters, which is irrelevant because they already have protection like that. But I can steal my opponent's stuff in their turn, so interrupt their flow, and I can force his monsters to attack each other. So this is a really cool card. We just didn't sadly get to see it. We also have the Snatch Steal, because we're very heavy on stealing our opponent's stuff. We have 2 copies of the Sinful Spoil Cycle to summon monsters from the deck. Can't use their effects in the same turn, but it's still something to just turbo out a boy onto the board. 2 copies of Switcheroo instead of the summon limit, because this is good if your opponent's going to be swarming a lot. If they're not, consider Switcheroo to just switch your monsters with theirs. It just works out pretty well. 3 copies of Mirage Force to summon out a monster from the hand or the grave, and then bounce a card of your opponent's. And 3 copies of the Sinful Spoils of Dozing to flip special summon monsters face down. And I can recur the darn thing, so it's basically running 6 of this. As for the extra deck, it'd be like pretty much whatever you want. But I got 2 copies of Masquerena, a Moon of the Closed Sky, Nightmare Phoenix, and our Unicorn buddy. We have Unchained Abomination, Avermax, as well as Underworld Goddess as our main Link boss monster package. We have things like Boguska. We have Sharaden, because we are stealing our opponent's stuff, so yeah, I got a level 6. Might as well make use of the darn thing. We have Photon Strike Bouncer for much the same reason. You know, it's a negation as well. We have Big Eye, who also lets me steal my opponent's stuff, so, you know, keep stealing your opponent's stuff. Dracosac, I just like Dracosac, he's a cool dude. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, really good if your opponent's limping, or you just need a little bit of burn damage to finish him off. And Double A Zeus is the ice, he's the cherry on top of all the package. You know, he just saves us in certain situations. So, that's the deck, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Your boy Memphis Alter signing off for now. Till next time, y'all stay safe and happy and all that good stuff. Don't forget to smack like, and peace!